Hey, when you're fugly, you don't even have to brush your hair before you go out. You should have got the scissors and just chop that off. So, other thing you can do when you're fugly is you can for today say that like because you're not free, it means you're smart. Right? So we're gonna do like the cult thing. And we're gonna get some buzzwords. We're gonna mash them together and see if you can tell that they're not real jargon. Um, um, Snow cult syndrome. Snow cult syndrome is the hidden borderline personality sort of tendencies found in European men, particularly those in the northern climates, as a consequence of the weather patterns there. It can be experienced as seasonal affective disorder. It's typically associated with seasonal hyperreligiosity and the false belief that spirituality is about the switching between light and dark, aka good and evil, whatever else. Is that a real syndrome? Okay, let's try some more buzzwords. Okay. Everyone is a sub-personality of Jesus. Why is that not true? Because approximately 80%, 60 to 80% of the global population have nothing to do with Christianity. So there's that. Depends what the Christians do. Like what kind of seer have they been casting? Well, if everyone was subject to personalities of Jesus, maybe that belief relates to the idea that Jesus is the light, the truth, and the way, and therefore the Son. And so, Satirists said turn around and say spirits and light, and whatever. Why is that a false thing? Why is that a syndrome? Everyone is a sub-personality of Jesus syndrome. Well, because spirits aren't light. They operate at different speeds. Light is the universal constant. Some confusing yet to be ironed out ideas regarding quantum entanglement. Other than that, light does not have light doesn't change its speed. Everyone is passing through a medium or prism. It just bends. To say that spirits are light is crap. They definitely change their speed. They can seem to stop. And start with their movement. So with something that appears to some kind of motion that appears to be voluntary. So suffice to say that the idea of the sub-personality of Jesus and therefore the Son is crap. It's garbage. Okay, so that would qualify as a mental illness, wouldn't it? So right, so that's two syndromes. If you could see how that relates to tech bro psychosis. You're gonna have fun with that one. Okay, so we will just add a new illness to the DSM called tech bro psychosis. A tech bro psychosis is induced by ketamine abuse. It's also induced by international seer collectives going up his arsehole and getting shit for about 5.5 years. Allegedly or actually, causing him to throw his fascist regime whilst simultaneously attempting to enact it, causing enormous amounts of confusion in terms of his ideologies, even leading into Trump deporting. Anyway, tech bro psychosis is the belief that any of that's true, and wouldn't be fun if it were. If psychosis were true, then you have to ask some serious questions, wouldn't you? We'll see in about 3.5 weeks. Making that up. Well, do you believe that, Victor? Okay. Thought confusion generated by the microwave auditory effect is not actually a fake hair. It's not a DSM, but it's not a fake hair. Okay? Also known as satellite dish induced delusional disorder. Just kidding. Okay, right. So, how you doing over there, India, with your case system? We hear that the case system is got more food than you, induced whack you over the stick, don't want to give it back syndrome, also known as picking out. Have a nice day.